After 3 straight defeats, the Sharjah Warriors finally have their first win of Season 4 of the DP World ILT20. Johnson Charles set up yesterday's victory over My Emirates in Abu Dhabi with a measured innings of 77. Before stand-in skipper Sikandar Raza and UAE pacer Junaid Siddiqui secured the 2 points with 2 wickets apiece. The Golf Giants were on the receiving end of a Max Holden and Sam Curran masterclass in their last outing as they felt the full force of the Desert Vipers. But James Vince's men will have better memories of the Ring of Fire from their previous encounter with the Warriors last Wednesday, as their batters got them home with just 2 balls to spare. In a tournament that has featured so many final over finishes, there's every chance for some more Monday night madness here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. We are here in Sharjah. It is match 16 of the DP World ILT20. It's the Sharjah Warriors taking on the Golf Giants. So the points table might look a little different to the last time you saw it. We've got our first qualifiers. They're of course the Desert Vipers, who now have 6 wins from 6 matches. An incredible start to Season 4 of the DP World ILT20. But tonight is all about the Golf Giants and the Sharjah Warriors. The Sharjah Warriors have officially arrived in this competition. Can they carry on momentum here at home at Sharjah Cricket Stadium? We're going to find out. Let's head out to the middle now with the 2 captains and Alan Wilkins for the toss.
Overseeing the toss, our match referee Simon Taufel. Alongside him, James Vince, skipper of the Golf Giants, and the Sharjah Warriors captain is Sikandar Raza. Sikandar, you've got the coin. Give it a good flick.
Heads.
So the Giants have won the toss. I think you just said you're going to bowl. What's the reason for that, James?
A bit more of a decision to be made here in Sharjah. Obviously different conditions, but feels like it might be a tiny bit tacky. So yeah, just have first look at it and let them post the score.
And you've won 3 matches chasing in this season as well, so that's a good sign.
Yep, hopefully that continues this evening. Yeah, big game for us. Obviously a disappointing result last time out, but a couple of days to regroup and yeah, looking to get 2 more points on the board this evening and push up that league.
Yeah, the teams are making changes these days. How much cognizance do you take of their team, the changes they have made?
Yeah, I haven't actually seen their team yet, but yeah, we've got a couple of changes. Fordy's back from injury, Moen's back, and Fred Clarkson makes his debut. So yeah, we're dealing with a few injuries in the camp, so you know, one change can force a couple, yeah. But good to have a couple of guys back out there, and hopefully we can have a good night.
So the team will be happy that you're bowling first?
Hope so.
All right, James, thanks very much indeed. Let's bring Sikandar. Sikandar, captain of the Sharjah Warriors. Can you just clarify the captaincy management at the moment with the Warriors?
Yeah, certainly. Tim remains the franchise captain. It's because of the travel and back-to-back games. It's we went to Abu Dhabi yesterday. That's a long drive. We've come here. That's another drive. So I think Tim's body has to sit well with him. Yeah. So I think that is why, given the management decision as well, that I'll be the stand-in captain. Hopefully we've got a few days off and Tim could be ready for the next game.
So 5 changes you made yesterday, and it was a winning combination. What did that tell you about this outfit, the Warriors, making the changes?
I don't think so. It necessarily is because of the changes. What it does tell me that there's enough quality on the bench as well, and given the opportunity to anybody on the bench, they will be ready to step up as well. So it was nice to, some changes were forced because we've been stuck with illness and some guys had to have the surgeries. So some were the forced changes, but apart from that, if you look at our squad as well, and just like every other team, I think there's enough quality on the bench and anybody can be asked to do the job.
So with the win in, against My Emirates yesterday afternoon, are you staying with that combination?
We would love to, but unfortunately, Junaid Siddiqui had a split webbing, so he's been taken into surgery. So that is a forced change. So Wasim comes back in, and Harmeet is in for Shubham.
Harmeet Singh.
Harmeet Singh is back in for Shubham. But the rest of the changes, you just have to look at the impact of the situation, and then we take it from there.
Lovely. Thanks, Sikandar. Thanks very much indeed. Enjoy the match tonight. Right, so that's it. The Gulf Giants, James Vince, he's won the toss. They're going to bowl first. We need to look at this pitch, and I've got Aruj Mumtaz Khan, former captain of Pakistan, and you know a little bit about these pitches, Aruj. So tell us, it's got a lovely sheen, but it's over to you to tell us about it.
Thanks, Wilco. Yes, got a lovely sheen, and we'll come to that a little bit. It is the new surface here in Sharjah. It is the 4th game, and there have been runs aplenty in the first 3 games with an average score first innings 196. Now, let's touch on dimensions. It is a ground where the ball flies, generally smaller, but batting from the near end, behind leg side boundary, just 56 meters. So I'm sure the batsman will target that shorter boundary. Now I'm going to target my colleague here, Michael Hazeman, admiring the pitch. Shiny surface. What do you make of it?
Yeah, it is shiny. I mean, just one little twinkle for the Sharjah boys. I mean, the last 10 games batting first, they've only won one game batting first. So that in itself is going to be something they're going to be thinking about, that change room. The track has got, I'm just going to have a bit of a look at the track. The track has got no live grass at all. Whatever grass is there is dead grass, been rolled in. There's no incentive whatsoever for the quicker bowlers. There's might be a little bit for the spinners, but I think it's going to actually sort of just skid on a little bit. And I think we're going to find the bowlers most of the time are going to try and stay away from this sort of good length area, because this is where the big boundaries have been hit in the previous games we've had here so far. The wickets have actually been the fuller ones, so it's been a bit of a reverse psychology, if you like, from a bowler's point of view. So that's going to be interesting to see, but I think it's going to be a good track to bat on, and I think they'll be pretty pleased with the fact that they can get a good game underway here, and with that high-scoring games we've had so far, I think it's going to be quite good fun. Just one thing, I tried to find someone with a bit of experience. I couldn't find anyone, so I had to speak to Mohammed Jamil, who's been here for 49 years. He's been here since 1977, when cricket started in Sharjah. He tells me there's no dew at all tonight, because there's a little bit of a breeze coming through. It's just died out a little bit. But he knows, he's been here almost every day, I would imagine, for those 49 years. All
right, then PhD Michael Hazeman tells you everything you need to know about the surface tonight.
Thank you, guys. We love Hazy, and I love these boys alongside me here. Waka Yunus, Simon Dool, the boys are back, and I'm happy to have you with me. Dooley, I'll start with you. The Sharjah Warriors have finally arrived in this competition. They're here. How do they stay here tonight?
Well, to perform like they did yesterday, I think. A couple of key performances for them yesterday. We mentioned Johnson Charles in the top of the show. Secunda Raza taking over the captaincy from Tim Southey, saying all the right things at the toss, wasn't it? Tim's still the franchise captain. No, he's not. You are. Do the job. Did it last night. Get it done again. 5 changes. I thought they were good changes. And you know, if team's not good enough in game number 1, game number 2, I think game number 4, 5 is time to make those changes. So they did the right thing. It worked the oracle for them last night. Just more of the same. They've got to start winning at home, and that's going to be the key for them.
It certainly is. They're at home tonight, and for the first time this season, the Gulf Giants are out of Dubai International Cricket Stadium. So how will they have to adjust? You've played a lot of cricket here, Waka. How will they have to adjust at this ground?
I don't think it's going to take them, take a lot to adjust, because they have played here before. They all know these grounds very, very well, and I feel, getting out of Dubai might actually help them, because the last game they lost there, and after such a good start, winning 2 games in a row, and then they're sort of kind of falling away. They're too good a side to sort of fall away. So I think they'll be pleased with coming out. The surface looks a flat one, and I feel that it's going to be a hell of a game.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I think 8 of the games of this tournament so far, 8 of the 16 have gone down to the final over. So expect, I think, much of the same tonight. So the Sharjah Warriors made a few changes from even yesterday, but some due to injury. Dooley, would you please talk us through the side, getting ready to bat first?
Yeah, well, I've made one couple of changes tonight, but enforced as well. So I'd like to see Harmeet Singh back, so he'll offer a little bit of both. Good with the bat, very good in the field, and a little bit of spin with the ball as well. Ethan D'Souza, he's a player I really like. Absolute gun in the field, a real jet, and a local player as well. One of the changes they made, James Rue last night, product of King's School in Somerset, along with Tom Banton and Joss Butler. So there's plenty of good cricketers that come out of that school. He's another very talented player. We'll talk about him more, but it's a strong side, better than it has been in the start of the tournament, and look forward to them performing as well as they did yesterday tonight.
Absolutely, so you can tell Dooley's picking them. The Gulf Giants, Waka, would you please talk us through this team?
Yeah, they're an excellent side with Gurbaz up at the front and Nishanka. They're the 2 danger men, I feel. If you can get them out early, then you might have a thing or 2 easy for you. James Vince there, Kyle Myers in there, Liam Dawson, and of course Asif Khan, who played really well in the previous match, and Afzal Khan, Moeen Ali. I mean, they've got such a balanced side, with Chris Wood and Clayson coming in the side. So they have got what it takes to beat any side in this tournament.
Yes, they certainly do. They just got to do it, and they need to start out here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium for the first time in this tournament. Ayan Khan, he might live up the road, but that's not where he's from.
मैं बॉर्न मुंबई में हूँ। जो मेरे डैड साइड फैमिली वो गोवा है, तो मेरा होम भी उधर ही है, तो मुझे हर चीज़ याद है। मेरे जो फैमिली सारे हैं, तो मुझे ऑफकोर्स हर चीज़ है याद है। मैं शारजा में स्टे करता हूँ, वो शारजा स्टेडियम से 10-15 मिनट्स दूर। बॉलिंग में इस टाइम पे मेरे जो मेन और अच्छे लगते हैं रविंद्र जडेजा, क्योंकि इंडिया के बहुत अच्छे ऑलराउंडर हैं और ना वो स्पेशली बहुत ही अच्छे स्पिन भी करते हैं ऑल फॉर्मेट में। जो उनकी एरिया है मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगती है, तो फिर मैं यही करता हूँ कि उनको हर मैच में देख के कि वो क्या करते हैं उस चीज़ को मैं लगाऊँ। हम चाहे अगर 5 विकेट लें, 3 विकेट लें, टीम जीती, ये हमारे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। तो मैंने ये कोई प्लेयर का तो नहीं सोचा है, बट लेकिन हर मैच में यही सोचता हूँ कि जो इंपॉर्टेंट विकेट्स हैं अपनी टीम को मैं लेकर दूँ। फ्यूचर के लिए ऑफकोर्स जो सबसे मेन गोल है मेरे और मेरे डैड और जो मॉम का है आईपीएल में आना। आईपीएल जो मेन गोल है, आईसीसी के बहुत सारे अवार्ड्स हैं, उसमें मुझे आना है। तो बस यही प्लान है कि आगे जाके अपनी टीम को बहुत नाम करूं, इंटरनेशनल टीम के लिए भी अच्छा करूं। जो मेन एम है मेरा यूएई के लिए उनको बहुत ही अच्छी जगह पे मुझे लेकर आना है। अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है।
The party is absolutely just getting started, but who is it going to continue for tonight here in the DP World ILT20? We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have a look at a few of the players that are getting ready to do battle out here shortly. Welcome back to Cricket Safari. Thank you so much for joining us. We are right into it here at the DP World ILT20. We are here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. We're getting ready for the Golf Giants to take on the Sharjah Warriors. Now, the Golf Giants, they have won the toss. They're going to have a bowl first. But the Sharjah Warriors have finally arrived at this competition, getting their first win on the board yesterday. Change of captain with Sikandar Raza, but Tim Southee, the Kiwi that's made his way over here, he's still here in this tournament, wants to make an impact. But let's see how he goes in this or that.
Tim Southee, welcome to This or That. Weights or treadmill?
Treadmill.
Instagram or Snapchat?
Instagram.
Calling or messaging?
Messaging.
Score a century or take a fifer?
Score a century.
Tendulkar or Lara?
Lara.
Spicy or mild?
Spicy.
Room service or going out?
Going out.
Dogs or cats?
Dog.
Cake or ice cream?
Ice cream.
Sing or dance?
Neither.
Money or love?
Love.
Best moment of your life? Winning a trophy or getting married?
Getting married.
Smart answer.
He might have done that piece just after he found out he wasn't captain anymore. I'm not too sure. He didn't look to be loving that one so much. But Tim Southee, he's not captain again today. Sikandar Raza steps in. Simon Doull, you know, Tim's a professional. He's been around the traps and he'll be giving a lot in the environment. He's obviously stepped into the coaching world as well, so he'll be helping out the troops. But Sikandar Raza was brilliant yesterday, particularly with the ball. Really led the troops, led from the front. What did you like about the way he operates and has operated so far in this tournament?
He's an effervescent cricketer, isn't he, Sikandar Raza? He's one of those guys that will lead on the field, even when he's not captaining. We saw a game earlier in the tournament here, we just fielded unbelievably brilliantly. He's got all sorts of skills, and the way he hides the ball, a bit like Sunil Narayan, behind his back, he can bowl that carom ball. He's got the one that turns back into the right-handers as well. He can bowl one at about 117, 118 kilometres an hour when he lets one go. He's just a lot to like about Sikandar Raza, and he will just bring a bit of that energy. Perhaps when you're on a losing streak, you can't find a win. What you want is those changes to happen, but you want the leader you choose to actually front up and really take charge and get the best out of the team. And I think he did that last night, and I think that's the reason why they're going to continue with him. Tim will be offering an enormous amount off the park. He's still going to be that professional guy. I know Sikandar said he was still the franchise captain. He'll still be offering enough, even in a support role off the park, I think. So I like the move. You can't do it too late in the tournament. and they've done it, I think, at the right time, and it's produced a result straight away.
Yeah, it absolutely has. And I tell you what else helped produce the result was Johnson Charles.
Yeah.
You look to your experience at times where, you know, your team might be in a little bit of turmoil, and it was 3 losses out of 3 was not good. But Johnson Charles for this franchise has been superb. Brilliant yesterday in Abu Dhabi with 77, and a really well-timed 77. Like, he played his role perfectly well, didn't you think?
Yeah, I think he's probably one of the most important figure in that side. Whenever they need a start, he's the man. I mean, he favors the onside mainly, but if you ball him outside the off stump, he can't really throw his bat. So he's one of those guys, gets going hard for the bowlers to sort of control the lines and length, and you know, he's been superb. So I feel that they need him to get going again. Scored 77 of 53 deliveries, and he was superb. You know, kind of start he gives, and this pitch I feel that should suit him. There's no more grass left on this surface. The ball should come onto the bat nicely.
I interviewed him after his innings, and he went on to say about, you know, just got to get 1 win, 2, and then we'll win the whole tournament. I thought, good for you, man. That's the messaging. Play. That is it. Fair play to you. But you look at the experience, and then you meet the youth. You see a James Rue come out. He was brilliant behind the stumps, but he batted first. He got a go at it. His first ball, the confidence. What does that say about the group, the environment, and the young man that he is, that he could do this? Have a look at your screens. He could do this on his first ball.
Exuberance of youth. Highly talented. Both he and his brother Thomas, really well thought of down in Somerset. They've come through King's College down there. I mentioned Josh Butler, Tom Kohler-Cadmore, Tom Banton. So many good cricketers have come through King's and Taunton, and he is just another one. England under-19s, got all the shots, all of the sweeps. A typical wicket-keeper, basically. Plays all of these little scoops and reverse sweeps, but a really talented young man. And, you know, the confidence to come out and do that last night, to be given to him by the coaching staff and by the captain, I'm really pleased for him. He is a super talented kid. He will be playing for England in the next 4 or 5 years, I can tell you that.
All right, you heard it here first. Simon Dools called it, but he was superb, and I was really impressed with him behind the stumps. It was exciting stuff to watch. No Junaid Siddiqui for the Warriors tonight. He has that injury. How much of a blow is that for the Warriors?
Look, I think he was you know, a very important figure in the middle part of the game, where he bowls nice and straight wicket to wicket, and that injury really you know, got him out of the game, and I think it's a webbing has just come off, and it's going to take a few days. I don't think he'll be playing in this tournament again. That is a loss, but they do have other players. They have young fast bowlers who can replace him.
We had JP Duminy on the show after the game yesterday, and he said it didn't matter about his hand. He was saying, just give me the ball, coach, give me the ball, captain. I want to do this. I want to do this for you. And another player who's been working really hard on his game, saw that it wasn't going so well in the early stages, was Gurbaz for the Gulf Giants, and his fortunes have changed quite dramatically, Dooley.
Yeah, I just like Ramanullah Gurbaz when he gives himself a little bit of time. I love to see him maybe just work the 1s and 2s early on, not be not be too proactive, go searching. He's got all the shots in the book. If he just waits for the ball in his area, he'll put you out of the park no matter what. I want to see him run hard between the wickets, get his innings underway with maybe a few singles and 2s, put the bad ball away, and then work into it. Once he's been there for 10 or 12 balls, unleash yourself, go for it.
Yeah. All right. He is one to watch tonight, that is for sure. So I leave you with this, boys. Who are you picking tonight, Waka, just quickly?
Gulf Giants.
Oi, Gulf Giants, Dooley.
Everybody's going to go with the chasing team. Everybody.
Yeah.
Except me. I'm going to go with the Warriors. Back to back the Wars.
I'm with you. Up the Wars. We love up the Wars. Right, we take a short break here, but don't you go anywhere, because when we come back, it is the Gulf Giants taking on the Sharjah Warriors at home. Can they keep the momentum going, or will the Gulf Giants be too good? They're with the ball first.